Starting with sticking my hand inside of the tank of mosquitoes.
Nigga, why? Why you doing that? What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Live Fam. Now today, bro, we got 1,000 mosquitoes versus blood by the boy Terra Green. Shout out Terra Green. Make sure you guys go subscribe. If you haven't yet, you're missing out on peak animal / insect. He makes all types of content, bro. All types of things you wouldn't even think about. And in this case, I'm actually really excited to see this, but not excited at the same time because I hate mosquitoes. They're the worst things to ever be invented. And that's a fact. But yeah, we're gonna see. You know, I don't know exactly how he's gonna mimic the whole blood thing, if he's gonna use his own or somebody else's, or just like some random blood from, you know, I don't know if you could buy blood from somewhere. But anyway, chat, we're gonna check this out. So without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn and let's see.
This is 1,000 mosquito eggs, and in just a couple days they're going to hatch into 1,000 to actually
see the mosquito hater in me wants to just step on that bitch, bro. I'm sorry, it is what it is.
Flying mosquitoes that I'm going to be doing the most interesting experiments with, like feeding them a pool of blood. Anyways, right now, the mosquito eggs we have are dormant, but all they need to hatch is a bit of water. The second a dry mosquito egg...
Yep, mosquitoes, they love water, bro. That's actually like a way that you know, catch them and stuff. Is kind of what I do here because you have a lot of mosquitoes. But you put like jugs of water, but then you put stuff in it that kills the eggs and stuff, you know? So it kind of like traps them in there. And then overall, doesn't cancel out every mosquito because them motherfuckers just come, but hey, it helps a lot.
Which is water. The embryos inside absorb it and basically come to life. And literally within only a few minutes of adding in the water, check out this area right here. A tiny little white speck started to poke out from the top of this single egg. Everyone,
like a sperm
this
cell.
is a mosquito larva, also known as a wiggler. And yeah, you can probably tell why they're called wigglers based on how much they wiggle. But over the next few days, this will...
I'm finna wiggle my foot on that bitch, bro.
Eat food and literally evolve into a fully grown mosquito. It will actually be one of the craziest things you'll ever see. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. We don't just have one. We have 1,000 mosquitoes that we're gonna be raising. And only a minute later, another wiggler started to wiggle out.
Yeah, that's the thing about these motherfuckers. They be spawning like crazy, bro. Like they in a Call of Duty match for real. They just respawn, I guess.
Then another, and soon enough, this tank was starting to get overrun with our new pets. I have to be so careful in this video.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
Like, they all get out in his house, you're cooked, buddy. They all finna eat your ass.
This is so weird. Literally 1,000 mosquito larvae are right here. But if we want them to turn into real mosquitoes, there's a couple things we gotta do to speed up their growth process. Of course, starting with feeding them.
How about we slow that bitch down? How about we stop the process in general?
And I don't even know what these things eat. I mean, they're practically microscopic at this stage. Yeah. I mean, I guess let me just search what do mosquito...
Right now, they look like fucking lice or something, bro.
Search what do mosquito larvae eat. Enter. And it looks like they eat microscopic organic matter. Oh, I actually have an idea of how
organic matter?
This is fish food. Yeah, not super special, but for when the larvae are this small, it works perfectly to crush up into tiny little pieces. And immediately after dropping in some of this crushed food, it sinks down to the bottom for the larvae to start eating. Since the larvae were just born about an hour ago, they're still so unbelievably small that it's just so hard to see, but you can kind of make out the shape of its mouth if you look very closely right here. It's insane how there's a brain.
That's crazy, like how they're so small that, you know what I'm saying, we have to zoom in the camera, and obviously the more you zoom, the more the quality gets kind of messed up. So the fact that you have to zoom in so much and you still barely see anything is crazy.
An actual life in something this tiny. Anyways, you can see they tried to eat most of this food, but it's still a bit big. So once it dissolves into the water, it'll become even easier for these guys to eat it. But things get fun quickly because these wigglers more than double in size every 24 hours.
Yeah, I would imagine.
If we come back tomorrow, these guys are going to be a lot bigger.
You make sure that shit is sealed closed, right? Like, I'm worried for you, my boy.
Good morning, Terra Greeners. I just woke up. The mosquitoes are probably bigger now. I haven't really checked, though.
Let's see.
Wait, I haven't even zoomed in yet. And wait, you can literally see.
They definitely got bigger.
Yeah, if you can't tell by this footage, the larvae are so much bigger now. And when I turned on my camera to record them in detail, I was amazed by how much they grew literally overnight. The day before, this was the most zoomed in footage I could get of these guys. But now, the larvae almost filled up the the entire
Oh my god, you can see their whole head now. They basically peeking out. You know what I'm saying? They almost ready.
frame, and look at how much more detailed they are. This black bulb at the bottom is their heads, and they're so big already, we can make out their mouth a lot easier, and we can even see their tiny little eyes. These guys are so cool because you can literally see how their mouth works as a little boat motor essentially, and they can just use it to slowly drift among the water surface.
That's what I was wondering too. I was like wondering like if they're trying to just eat or something, or that's the way they're moving. But yeah, that makes sense. They're like using their mouth as like a little, you know what I'm saying, jet ski or something.
And they can just use it,
or not a jet ski, it was just a jet,
to slowly drift among the water surface. Sometimes they'll even curl up and start sucking up microscopic food particles from the surface.
Wow.
Okay, well this video is all about doing the funnest experiments with the mosquitoes. So next up, I want to test their light instincts. Because if you didn't know, adult flying mosquitoes are insanely attracted to light. I mean, they'll just swarm light at night.
Yes, that's why you put a trap out at, you know what I'm saying? I got a trap in the front, the back mouth, and yeah, that motherfuckers be catching. I'll be hearing they be going to war with the mosquitoes, bro.
Wondering if that instinct starts when they are babies. Well, to figure it out, I turned off all the lights in my garage and watched what they did. Pretty quickly, the larvae actually started to rise to the surface way more. If you remember, most of the larvae were spending most of their time together, sort of near the bottom of the tanks when the lights were on. But yeah, with the lights off, they all like to be on the surface, apparently. Okay, that's pretty interesting. But now, what I
wonder why, like, specifically the surface, when he turned off the lights, you know?
Do is take this super bright studio light and position it pointing right at the side of the enclosure. So that way we can turn
they're
it
all
on.
gonna go to it. Oh,
there we go. And we can see what they do. Yeah, let's see. And literally the second after turning on this light, like magic, the larvae started to migrate away from it. And they all started to gather up on the right side as far away from the light as possible. Wait, so these...
so they're not attracted to the light right now. I wonder if it's just like they're scared, you know, because something just flashed them. So them just being larvae and not really, you know, at the adult age or whatever, they just kind of just getting scared of that, you know, especially since it's such a bright light as well.
Guys are moving away from the light. That's interesting. The fully grown mosquitoes, they'll completely swarm light. But when they're larvae, they will completely avoid it. So to confirm my theory, I turned off this light and moved it over to the right side. And immediately the larvae did exactly what I thought they would. And they went back to the left side. Since I could kind of control where they were, I thought it'd be funny to kind of just swap the lights on and off on each side and, you know, make them do some exercise. Listen, okay, I gotta train some strong...
Hey, don't make them do exercise, but they're gonna be strong as hell and suck even more blood out your ass, bro. For real, they ain't gonna stop sucking.
Capable mosquitoes.
And that's not comfortable from them, at least.
For when I put them up against a pile of blood. It's gonna be so interesting. Dang, that is actually so cool to watch how they do that. And apparently they do this because they don't want to get eaten by fish, of course. And if they're in the darkness, then it's obviously harder for the fishes to see them. It's actually very interesting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's more of a fear thing with them right now. Like, in terms of the light shining at them. Like, they're not necessarily attracted. They're just, like, scared it could be a prey, or just scared of it in general because it's so bright.
While I was doing that last test, if I go and stir the floor around like that and zoom in, you can see there's tons of what almost looks like just dead mosquito larvae that is just drifting around in the water. Now, I got worried for a second. I thought something was going around killing all the mosquitoes, but don't worry. I actually figured out that these are not dead mosquito larvae.
Maybe they're just out of the shell now or something.
See, what these are actually the old skin of our current larvae. You see, these guys apparently shed off their old skin 4 times before becoming a flying mosquito. Basically,
really?
Just like how other animals will molt their skin off when it's time to grow bigger. So, of course, now that I know that, for the next experiment...
I wonder how that be feeling for them. I mean, obviously, it's just a natural occurrence that happens. But it's like, you just imagine just not being able to move a certain way or anything, and you finally get to break out. Like, how do they know it's time? You know what I'm saying? They just randomly like, well, time for me to get out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I gotta see if I can capture on camera a shot of them molting. Basically, what I'm gonna do is go and move my lights back to the, you know, the back of the enclosure. And basically, that's gonna cause all the larvae to go and swim to the front. And then I can just leave my camera running for like 24 hours, and surely I can capture at least one of these guys molting to get that shot for you guys. And so yeah, I recorded this for like 2 hours, and after thoroughly reviewing all of the footage, none of the larvae actually shed their skin, unfortunately. But obviously, I was not gonna give up. So I spent hours actively recording with my camera, watching every single...
Probably wondering how the hell, like, does he have I wonder what kind of battery, if he has a dummy battery or something that be like constantly, like that they're able to record for hours like this.
Watching every single larvae at the water surface. Apparently, they only molt out their skin when they're hanging upside down from the top. And after about 2 hours, I found this larva. You can tell he was about to molt by the fact that he was hanging upside down for a pretty long time without moving. And every now and then, he would try and twitch to squeeze out of his old skin.
Yeah, and his mouth is not really moving at all. Like, there's not enough movement going on. So yeah, it looks like it's getting ready for something.
If you look very closely right here, you can see his old skin starting to slide up and off. And this white part here is his new skin underneath. But after watching this guy for like another hour, all of a sudden he just started to float down and he fell all the way to the floor and completely stopped moving. Yeah, apparently the molting process is actually really grueling for mosquitoes, and there's a chance that they can use all their energy while doing it and die, which I guess just happened to this guy. Rest in peace, bro. But of course,
damn, that's actually crazy. Like, before he even gets bored or anything, it just be GG's, you know?
Was not gonna stop me because I kept recording for longer and longer.
I mean, not born, but I mean, I guess freed and able to fly or everything.
Kept recording for longer and longer until I eventually caught this footage. Keep in mind, this is literally the first footage on the internet of a mosquito larvae molting because of how hard it is to catch. So you can't complain about how trash this footage quality is. But anyways, you can see it started to shake violently and it started to slide out
it's coming
of its
off.
old skin. This dark part is his new skin. And eventually he was able to fully slide out and only his molt was left behind. It's so cool to
he got his balls out now.
watch this happen. And after it does, the new larvae swims away and leaves the old skin behind, which that skin will probably get eaten by another larvae very soon for some protein. Let's go. I'm so happy we just got
That's crazy. I mean, they shed and they basically create food, I guess.
But in fact, I just spent so long trying to get that shot that almost all of our larvae now are pretty much fully grown, meaning yes, we're about to have 1,000 mosquitoes hatching in just a matter of days.
Yeah, I'm not excited for you, my boy. Like, at all. I'm actually very scared right now.
It would be extremely illegal and just really bad if a mosquito escaped, let alone 1,000 mosquitoes. So I have a feeling next time we build some sort of containment system.
Like, bro, I'm sorry. I love you, Terra Green, but I would not want you as my neighbor, bro. Because at some point, you know, not to the fault of your own, but hey, one of these experiments might not go that well. And yeah, 1,000 mosquitoes, my nigga, that could kill somebody.
Oh man. Now thankfully I had this big tank sitting in my garage, which would actually be a perfect fit to put over our current tank. So when the mosquitoes hatch, they won't be able to just fly away. But obviously there's a big opening on the bottom, which would be bad if we had to move this. All the mosquitoes would get out. So what I did was put our current tank in here while the big one was sideways. And then I got this piece of clear acrylic that I'm gonna be able to attach to the front. So when I attach this piece of acrylic,
so I'm still scared, bro. I feel like these motherfuckers be slipping through any cracks, bro.
It's gonna make sure no mosquitoes can get out. But you're probably wondering why I got all these massive holes right here. Well, what I'm gonna do is this, and as you can see, I just put mesh in each of the corners so you know air can get in. But I left this hole open in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I know, you know, they have to have air and stuff, but sheesh, it's still scary.
The middle, so I can put a little door here, so we'll be able to put stuff in, but mosquitoes won't be able to get out. It's pretty simple to make though. All right, we'll see. Attach this little sleeve contraption I made and put a clamp on the end. Basically, how it works is if you want to put your arm inside, you go ahead and take off the safety clamp like that. And basically, what you do is while you're holding it still, you gotta carefully stretch your arm inside, and then boom, when it's around your arm, it's very airtight, and you can go ahead and put your arm inside. And you see, I have access to here, and the mosquitoes won't be able to get out. And it's very easy to go and take my arm out.
Bro, but just that little time that you open the thing, I feel like something could go out though. I don't know. Let's see.
Shut, and then I can go and put the clamp back on. And after I had my dad silicone the acrylic on, boom, this containment system is done. But guys, there's actually something I didn't tell you about these mosquitoes. In their life cycles, there's a whole nother stage of life before becoming mosquitoes that lasts about a day. And when I came back the next day to my tank, I noticed they were already entering it. Oh my gosh, guys, look at what I just saw. Take a look at the larvae in here. You see these little circular things swimming around next to the actual larvae?
Yeah.
Those are the pupae, and that means they're about to hatch. You see, these pupae are also called tumblers because, well, they tumble down when they sense potential danger nearby. But the coolest thing is how these guys look.
I ain't gonna lie, they look like the shrimps I'll be eating sometime, bro. They look like shrimps right now.
They got these weird, scary looking eyes. They got little horns that act as snorkels for oxygen. And of course, they look way different from a larva with that cool shrimp-shaped body. And if you're wondering,
I told you look like shrimp.
How it looks when a larva turns into a pupae, well, this awesome footage from Backyard Bugs shows it. Basically, the skin splits at the thorax area, and very similarly to how the larvae molt, the new pupae will slide out, and yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Sir, these guys are so cool, but we haven't even caught this.
Cool? Nigga, no they not.
See the coolest part where they literally crawl out the pupae, and it's like an alien movie. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't think that's
I can't wait to see that
to get, because we're on like day 8, and check what has just started to hatch.
What the?
That is a mosquito, meaning there's like 3 mosquitoes in.
Yeah, they already hatching, bro. But honestly, if you think about it, just a couple of those days, like it seems like that's kind of a long time. But shit, it feel like they mosquitoes over here where I live, like in a motherfucking 2 hours or something. Like, they just be everywhere.
Here right now, so it shouldn't be long till we have much, much more. You see, the pupae get darker and darker as they get closer to turning into a mosquito. So
they get
this
black.
Pupae is bright white, I know he won't be hatching anytime soon, but these pupae here are extremely dark, meaning the mosquito is right under that skin, ready to crawl out. So to make the shot even easier to get, I'm gonna suck all the darkest pupae up in.
You gonna suck them?
To this little pipette and put them in this container to make it easier to record. Now, since mosquitoes have already started to hatch, I actually had to...
I don't know why this is a good idea, though. Wait. I just noticed. He said he's gonna take them out and put them in there?
All the darkest pupae up into this little pipette and put them in this container to make...
Nigga, why?
Make it easier to record. Now, since the mosquitoes have already started to hatch, I actually had to use the door I made to get my hand inside so they wouldn't escape. And I used my little pipette to start sucking up as many of the dark pupae as I could. Then I put them into a temporary container and I started to film. Thankfully, the pupae hatched within only a few hours of turning black, so it was literally only about an hour of recording till I caught this on camera. Out of nowhere, this pupa here started to straighten out its tail. This makes a little tunnel here for the head of the mosquito to start squeezing out. It's so nasty, but you can see how this area here just keeps inflating. The mosquito is literally being born in front of our eyes, and you can see how it's leaving the clear pupa skin behind. All of a sudden...
All right, here's the part where we step on that bit before it makes the terror it's gonna make. Right, like the Tergreen right now. I'm not kidding.
And his little mouth pops out here that they use to suck blood. And soon after, you can see his wings popped out as well. Oh my gosh, guys, this is insane. Wait, this is happening right now. Finally, the legs stop sticking to the body, and bada bing, bada boom, that's how a mosquito is born. They'll basically stand here for like half an hour while they wait for their body and wings to harden up. And unfortunately, I am not allowed to just let this guy fly out. Yeah, when you hatch mosquitoes in your house, it is just illegal to let them escape. So I'm gonna try to move them into...
I didn't even know it was illegal. I mean, honestly, that's a good thing. Because imagine a motherfucker that hates you so much and they just let out mosquitoes in your shit. 1,000 of them, bitch. Yeah, that could be a homicide right there. But yeah, I'm scared that he's just, you know, it's just out in the open right now. But like I said, they can't like start flying and stuff until their things harden. But...
Try and move them into this tank, but if I can't do it, I do have this here. But thankfully, I didn't have to use that since it was super easy to just grab it with tweezers and
you gotta have one of those in the house, man.
Let it loose in the containment system. W mosquitoes, bro. That was one of the coolest things I have seen. Well, guys, it's been another few days, and I'm proud to say we have 100+ mosquitoes now. I mean, we got tons just flying around. We got even more just sitting all over the glass. And that's not...
Just imagine how hungry they are, how bloodthirsty they are right now.
Not even to mention all the mosquitoes just hiding around. Now, I can test these guys with my last 2 mosquito experiments, starting with sticking my hand inside of the tank of mosquitoes.
Nigga, why? Why you doing that?
But in addition to my hand going in there, I've also got a couple kinds of mosquito repellent. So we can test...
I'll tell you right now, that shit don't fucking work, bro. At least on mosquitoes, I got a motherfucker. You're gonna need like 100% DEET or something, and even then, they'll still get on your ass.
Nah, bro.
Chat, there's certain mosquitoes, they don't care. They deadass don't care. They don't give a fuck.
If these things actually work, I am definitely done.
The only thing that be working is like, there's this, oh my god, I forgot the brand, but they're like these little pods and they let out, you know, smoke or whatever, or like these oils or something, and it just, you know, that'll make them stay away from a general area. But even then, some of them motherfuckers just vicious, I ain't gonna lie. So I started to apply the first mosquito repellent to my arm by spraying it. See, somebody tell me what that brand is, bro. Apply the first mosquito repellent to my arm by spraying it. You see, mosquitoes
Mosquitoes are insanely attracted to the scent and heat of human skin, but somehow the spray stuff completely blocks all of those and messes with the mosquito senses.
It's supposed to, but that shit don't be working. And like I told you guys, I'm the type that gets, you know, hella sweaty pretty fast, even though I'm not like doing a strenuous activity or something. I just naturally get hot fast and sweat. So like, yeah, I'm a instant target for mosquitoes all the time, bro.
When I stick my hand in there, I shouldn't get bit. Well, I guess let's just do this. And as I stuck my hand in, I got very nervous. I hate mosquito bites.
Oh my gosh.
They're flying very close, but yeah, I don't think they can even sense that this is a hand right now. Yeah, I literally left my hand in there another 30 seconds and not a single mosquito even landed on it.
See, that's the thing, you be thinking that, but the motherfuckers be so fast and so swift with it. I mean, I guess when you're in here, you can literally like look at it and stuff, but they're so little and so fast with it, like you don't even be realizing it until the next day, bro. Like sometimes I'll be thinking I go outside, I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I use my preventative, use the spray and everything, and then the next day I'm itching like a motherfucker, boy. Like that shit, oh my gosh.
Normally they would definitely.
I actually got a bite right now, actually. Look, you guys can probably see. Hold on. Right here, bro. You see that redness right there and a little bump? You can see like my skin lifted up right here. Cause that fucking bite, bro. Like it's so bad. It's so bad.
Be swarming it. Dang, this stuff works good. If you need some mosquito repellent, I recommend this brand. It's not sponsored or anything, but
yeah. No, off is the best one.
Mosquito repellent I want to test. Well, you see this app right here? This app claims to literally make a sound that will repel mosquitoes.
No way.
You hear that? It's like a
nigga, that's repelling me. I'm for the lead, boy. What the hell? Nigga, that shit repelling anybody.
I pitched buzz. Okay, well, let's see if this works. Now, I've heard these apps are myths, but as I put my hand inside, the mosquitoes weren't instantly swarming it. In fact, they were acting kind of similar to earlier when I was testing the spray stuff, even though I had thoroughly washed it all off.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, this repels me, my nigga, so I wouldn't be surprised. Like, they're little insects, so I'm sure their ears can't handle this shit. Like, for real.
My hand. Maybe these apps actually do work. That was until I found this when I took my hand out. Okay, for a second, I thought this app actually worked. Well, let me turn off this ear-piercing sound. But then I realized I actually got bit, like, right there. I can definitely feel it. It's starting to itch and stuff. Don't use these apps, guys. I can assure you they are fake, but I guess this stuff kind of does work. Anyways, now it's...
Yeah, you just wanted to get bit at that point. You know damn well that shit was gonna work. Like maybe a little bit to repel some, but that's why I'm saying like not all mosquitoes the same, dude. Like some of them don't give a fuck. They got YN jits for mosquitoes for sure.
All I've been waiting for, mosquitoes versus blood. And yes, I actually have a jar of blood from a cow. Oh,
a cow.
My gosh. Now in order to make this have a chance to work,
how do you just get this? Wait. How did you get this, bro?
I had to fill up this little container with a bunch of blood, and then I put some saran wrap on top. This way the mosquitoes could stick.
I wonder if they react differently to animal blood versus humans.
Their little mouthpiece through it and get filled up with blood if they're hungry. Finally, I just warmed it up in the microwave so it would recreate the temperature that mosquitoes like, and I put it inside the tank. Let's see what these mosquitoes do. Now, for the first like 20 minutes, pretty much none of the 100 mosquitoes were interested. They were kind of just hiding around and not moving much. So I kept trying tons of new stuff, like dimming the lights, because apparently mosquitoes don't like to eat under the bright light. And after trying so much stuff and recording for hours, not a singular mosquito tried to eat this blood. And this cool footage, you can see mosquitoes literally only take a couple seconds to land on an arm and get complete.
Oh my gosh, look at his booty. Look at his ass.
To eat this blood. And this cool footage, you can
mosquitoes get free BBLs, my nigga?
See mosquitoes literally only take a couple seconds to land on an arm.
Oh hell no, fuck these niggas, bro. Not only they taking my blood and potentially getting me sick, they getting free BBLs, my nigga. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. Nah.
Arm and get...
Mosquitoes my number one op now, bro.
Completely filled up with blood. But for some reason, they only like to drink blood from arms and not just liquid blood, apparently, like we have here. Literally all of them.
Yeah, you see, this is why they menaces, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I kind of had a feeling that they would react differently to this because it's animal stuff, but I think they just like the feeling of piercing skin or some shit. Like... it's making me suffer and itch all the day.
Mosquitoes had gathered up on the other side of the enclosure to avoid it. Yeah, I literally just tried to record this for 2 days. None of the mosquitoes were interested. I didn't want to have to not upload the video just because the last experiment failed. The whole point of the channel is to get crazy animal ideas and see if they're actually possible. Unfortunately, this one wasn't. But all the other experiments...
Now all you got to do is just stick your whole arm in there and just see how long you can last. That's the last challenge, bro.
We got to learn all about the mosquito life cycle, which was just so interesting to watch. So I had to upload this. Hopefully you guys learned something new.
Nah, this is a good video though.
And about these mosquitoes, I had to buy this massive freezer to terminate the colony because that's just legally required after filming with mosquitoes to ensure none of them escape. So I'm gonna get to doing that, guys. But I guess see you later.
Yeah, definitely get rid of them motherfuckers, boy. Your neighbors do not want to deal with that. But yeah, this was a W video though, man. Obviously, like, we probably wish for the blood part to be a little more, like, better than that. Like, we thought that they would be filling their butts up and getting BBLs, but no, they only like getting BBLs from my skin, bro. Tired of this shit, bro. Hell no. But yeah, chat, shout out to Terra Green. Make sure you guys go sub to him. And yeah, let me know what else you guys want to react to, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.